Okay, so in this video, I'd like to talk about a heckler situation that I had at a club. Now, I like this club a lot. This is no reflection on the club, but I was doing 3 shows on a Saturday, 6, 8, and 10. And this is my worst kind of heckler. Now, I call him a heckler / irritating audience member because I don't actually think that the guy came in with intentions of heckling, but he was an old guy who had a deep, loud, gravelly voice, and he sat close to the stage, and he was pretty drunk, right? So he's the kind of guy that anything he says, you're going to hear, and he's close to the stage. My least favorite kind of heckler is the one that's close to the stage, because if they're far away and they're yelling things at me, I can make jokes about them and the audience can laugh along. But if they're close, there's a chance that I'm the only one that hears him and the people in his immediate vicinity. So the whole audience is not hearing what's irritating me. Now, thankfully, this guy's voice was loud enough to where more people could hear it. I've had in the past where it's like someone close is just saying something to me, and it's the worst. I hate it. So nothing ruins a show like that sort of thing. Someone that yells one thing out, I can make a joke about it, and then we can move on. And it can be fun and fine. But a lot of times a heckler will, say things during a show, and they think, oh, I'm hilarious. Oh, I'm so funny. I'm funnier than the comedian. Oh, gosh, that comedian just couldn't handle it. But what they don't realize is that a lot of people paid money for tickets to the show, and you just ruin the show. Like, you think, oh, I threw him off his game. Ha ha, I'm the best. I'm hilarious. But you might have thrown the comedian off their game, but you're not the best, and you just ruin the show for all of those other people that paid. Because I'm pretty good at crowd work, but I'm the kind of comic, I just write jokes, and I just want to go up and do the jokes, right? So this guy just came in and was irritating. Now, I'm not going to give away all my jokes here. I'm not going to show all my jokes. This video is not about those jokes. Now, I will give a couple of jokes, but this video is not about those jokes. If you want to see my jokes, I got several videos on here where I'm doing stand-up, or come see a live show. I'm doing shows all over the country all the time. So come see a show. You're going to love the show. So at first, he chimes in with a comment. I'm talking about homeless people. He has a comment, and I make a joke about it, and we move on. I was in San Diego not too long ago, and there's a lot of homeless people out there. I don't know if you have a lot of homeless people here or not. I haven't seen them. Okay, well.
They live in my house.
Okay, well, they live in your house. So you might say that's not homeless. A lot of homeless people live at my house. Guess you're not calling your house a home these days. Okay. And then he says, good one, good one. So I make a joke about him being like my hype man or corner man. I still don't know what it's called. I think it's a corner man. When you're in boxing, you have the guy, you get beat up a little bit and you go sit down in the corner and the guy gives you some words of wisdom.
You're cutting. You're hurting. You see, he's not a machine. He's a man.
But because I made him my corner man, I've now given him permission to talk, right? I was trying to make fun of him and be like, oh, I got a hype man in the corner. But some people don't get sarcasm, and they don't get passive-aggressive talk, all right? Okay, you got to be aggressive with them. But I just thought, hey, I'll make a little joke about, oh, I got a hype man over here. And then he'll be quiet. He'll be a self-respecting person and go, okay, you know what, maybe I should be quiet. But not this guy. I was hanging out on the street the other day, and I'm out on the street a lot, and this girl came up to me. It was at night. She was probably drunk, very attractive, and she came up to me and she goes, "You got to get new glasses." She was like, "I don't want to have sex with you with those glasses." Right? And I wasn't out there looking for sex. But I was like, well, what kind of glasses should I have? And she goes, any glasses. She goes, those are Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. She was like, you're not gonna get laid with those glasses. I was like, well, he got laid a lot. That is a good one, thank you. Hype man in the corner here. Look at me, he's like my corner manager. What do you call him when you're in boxing? You go sit down in the corner, they throw water in your face and go, you're doing good out there, dude. What do they call that? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. So then I do another joke, and this happens. I could have got laid, and you can always tell yourself that. I could have, but I chose not to.
As a wingman, bro, I'm saying,
Okay, no. Okay, well, your time's done now, though. We had a good run where you were my friend, and then you were like, you know what, I think I'll try to be a comedian now, and, we had a good time, didn't we? We were having a really fun time. He's made several comments, and I've not been upset about it, but then he went over the line. Like, I haven't been out of the house in a while. Okay. All right, though. We're having a good time here. Okay. So I try my best to shut it down without ruining the show. But I'm pretty irritated at this point by this guy. And I try to let him know, all right, now I'm irritated, be quiet. But then he says, okay, which makes it worse. It's one of those things where it's like, he's like, okay, like, oh, whatever, if you can't handle it, I'll be quiet. But it just makes it worse. And I let the audience know a little bit about how I feel. Yeah, we're having a good time. We're having less of a good time now that I said that. But that's fine, we'll get through it. 6 o'clock show, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's the late show that's the real problem with people, but sometimes people drink early. And he stops talking for a while, but then he's digging through a mostly empty bucket of beer. And so it's like there's ice in there, there's water, and so the ice is clanging, the glass of the beer bottles is clanging, and he's just digging around. It's like, how hard is it to get your beer out of there, dude? It's like at best there's 6 in there, but there's probably 5. You drank 4, there's 1 left. It's just right in there. Just reach in there and get it. But he's digging around in there like it's buried. All right. Seems like a real weed crowd. But weed is too good. I don't know what happened to it. I used to have a lot of fun with weed. You know what I mean? Like I'd smoke a. So eventually I've had enough. I really let the guy know. The bouncer then comes. I think the bouncer should have came faster, but again, I've done this club a million times. I've done a million shows at this club. They're really great about it. This is just about this guy. And they come over and they talk to him. And then I try to not make the guy feel bad. I try to let him know it's your voice. You just got a loud voice, and you know what? It's like, and I'm just trying to smooth over the situation where it's like, if you're going to continue to sit here in the audience, you know, I don't want you to be huffing and puffing over here. So I'm letting you know it is just your voice, but be quiet. But then I blame him. All right, you got to be quiet, though. This guy does have to be quiet. And maybe get rid of that bucket of beer that you can't find your beer in. I don't know how this guy got a ticket. Right when I got done. See, now you're in trouble. It is your voice, though. You got a strong voice, and it's not your fault. You got a strong voice. I get it. But we're having a good time here. If you leave tonight, though, and you say to yourself, this was not that good of a show, it's that guy's fault. I know. But we're having a good time. And then he leaves. And as he leaves, he stands up and the whole audience can see him. And I'm so irritated by him at this point that I go ahead and point him out. I go, that's the guy. That's the guy. That's the guy. So you guys can really take a look at him. I never would have done that to him, but he kept going. We had a good thing going. He was my friend. He was my friend. And he betrayed me. Mid-show. The corner man never yells at the boxer in the ring saying, no, don't do that. You gotta be supportive. You can't tear down the boxer. He's gonna get me knocked out up here. Okay. I'm sad. I got 3 shows today. This is not the way I wanted to start, but you know what? Let's get it out of the way. That way the late show will be a lot of fun. I don't know what that clap was for, but I feel like it was support, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you. She's like, I'm okay though. I just hate comedy, and I used to sell pesticides, though. I don't know if you can tell that by looking at me, but so this is better than that. This is better than that. And then I finish the show with a callback to that guy, the very first joke he made. It gets a good laugh. And then I do some other weird jokes, and we just kind of finish the show on out. I know the checks are out right now. If you don't like it, just say, hey, we're having a good time. And the checks are out. I know you'll be doing a little math. So get that worked out. Just pay the tab for your whole table. Don't try to split it up. Whoever has the check right now, just take care of it. Take care of it. It'll be a treat for them. Unless you happen to have a lot of homeless people that live with you. If you have a lot of homeless people here or not, I haven't seen them. Okay, well, they live in my house. I like a little awkwardness in there. Some people will say to me, they go, hey, you look uncomfortable up there. I go, well, I am. What to tell you. Thank you for watching this video. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe. I got a lot of videos on here, and then I will be sharing new videos from time to time. I try to get them out weekly, but then sometimes I'll hit a stint where I don't post anything for a month. But I am going to try to be better about posting regular videos, so go ahead and subscribe. Share a video with a person, just one of the videos. It doesn't have to be this video. Share just a video with someone. Thank you for watching. We're having a good time.